Do I still hate the natural hair community? Hey y'all, it's SheRea, what's up? I know you're seeing the title and you're like, Sis, what's going on? Well, 6 years ago, I published a video here on YouTube when I had a much smaller channel. When I was much younger, I published a video on YouTube called I Hate the Natural Hair Community. Since then, there's been responses to that video, whether directly or indirectly, and I haven't watched the video since then. Someone actually recently commented on that video and wanted me to talk about those things again, and I guess I'm gonna do that today. Before I do get into this video, if you are new here and you've never seen my face, but you know, you like my face, definitely be sure to subscribe. And as always, giving this video a thumbs up really does help my channel. Giving this video a thumbs down doesn't even matter because no one sees it anymore, as my good sis Tresses of Alexis says. So thumbs it down if you don't agree, but definitely watch the video and we can get into it. This is going to be an open discussion. You can agree with me, you can disagree with me. My word is bond. What I say, I mean. And if you don't like it, that's okay. Just be respectful in the comments. No need to name call. No need to argue with other people in the comment section. Keep it clean. Keep it classy. Okay. I hate long introductions, but before I get into it, I do want to say that the natural hair community is what you make of it. The natural hair community is a reflection of the Black community. It carries the same baggage, it carries the same trauma. Because white supremacy exists in the world, all the things that we see that we consider to be negative and toxic about the natural hair community is because the larger society sucks. Anyway, enough long talking. I'm nervous, I don't know why. Let's get into it. Not the ads playing. When y'all see those ads, make sure you watch the ads. They actually do really help our channel. Watch the short ones, skip the long ones, but if they're a little cool 30 seconds, watch it and support your favorite YouTuber's channel. If you hate me, then skip mine, but watch the ads. So I'm gonna skip these ads so we can get into it. Hey y'all, this is SheRea from My Thrifted Closet. Welcome back to my channel. First of all, the bun is giving, the makeup is giving, the eyeshadow is giving. I hardly wear eyeshadow anymore. That base, those eyebrows, that jewelry, that whole outfit. Okay, SheRea 2015 says, you did that. If you've been around since I was My Thrifted Closet, comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. The audio is crap. I forgot how bad the audio was. I had no idea what I was doing. But I have to live my truth. I have to put things out in the world that I feel passionately about, and this is it. I still agree with that. I still believe in speaking my truth, even when it makes people uncomfortable. And I do want to say that this original video would not have ever existed had I not been pushed by my girl Tresses of Alexis. If you haven't checked out her channel, definitely check her out down below. I will leave her here in the cards as well as down below. She told me, bruh, put it on YouTube, and I was like, nah sis, like this is not gonna go over well. And she pushed me to put it up, and she actually still continues to push me to do things that I'm not comfortable with. So I love and respect her, and without the natural hair community, our friendship would not exist. So love you sis, thank you so much. So that's one of the reasons, texture discrimination. I also did a video on texture discrimination talking about women hating their 4C wash and goes, hating their type 4 wash and goes, and I don't remember what I said in that video either. I will say I am no big fan of the no oils, no butters thing, just because that doesn't really align with my ideologies around the hair, but not like I actually care what other people do. What I do like about this no oils, no butter conversation, I do think a lot of hair types that would not have necessarily done wash and goes in the past are now embracing their wash and go, embracing the shrinkage, embracing their coils, embracing their curls in ways that they probably wouldn't have, right? 6-7 years ago. So I do see a shift in the natural hair community in that more women, I think than ever before, are embracing the wash and go, and I love to see that. The wash and go is not for me personally, but it's beautiful that I do see a shift there in some ways. I do think there's still underlying texture discrimination in the natural hair community. That is not what I'm saying, that somehow texture discrimination has gone away or that texturism has gone away, but I love seeing women embrace the way their hair naturally curls and zigzags and coils. That is so beautiful to me. I scroll down my timeline. I live on Instagram. I live on social media. And all I see every day, all day, usually are light-skinned women with curly hair. Very loosey-goosey, silky curls. That's the hair that we celebrate. That's the hair that when women go natural, that's what they want their hair to look like. And even in this day community that's supposed to uplift and elevate men and women, we still perpetuate this idea that lighter skin, looser hair is more beautiful. All down my social media, all down my social media timelines, all down my news feeds, regardless of who I follow. I wouldn't know about that. I personally unfollowed every single natural hair page. I can't tell you what these people post, and most of the people behind these pages are Black women. I can't tell you what these Black women post on their pages, what these Black women share on their pages. I can't really tell you, but what I can tell you is back in the day when I did follow these pages, it was definitely a trend. It was definitely lighter skinned women, loosely curled women. Y'all will have to tell me if it's still that way. I just had to let that go. I had to let those pages go because those pages just share the same type of woman every day, right? Like if you have kinky hair, it has to be super full, super thick, basically 4 heads of hair on one. They don't share, at least at that time, fine hair naturals. There wasn't a lot of sharing of women with gray hair. At the time, there weren't a lot of people with visible disabilities. Obviously, some disabilities are invisible, things we can't see. And I just had to let them go. For my self-preservation, I had to let those natural hair pages go. I would only hope that since then they have improved, but I doubt it because the community hasn't improved very much. When I look at who natural hair brands tend to work with, it is usually lighter skinned women, usually women with looser curls, definitely smaller framed women, usually younger women, hardly ever older women, the same type of girls. Some Black brands, you don't even know they're Black because they're so whitewashed and they only post certain textures, you know, the looser type 3 textures or the looser type 4 textures, if at all. So texture discrimination is still real. I just don't follow many pages on Instagram and definitely not many natural hair pages. I had to let a lot of people and pages go. Texture discrimination is real, and if you do not think that, you need to wake up.
If you do not believe that texture discrimination is real, you need to wake up.
Good effect.
Number 2, colorism. I kind of hinted at that a bit with texture discrimination. Even the most popular bloggers and vloggers, a lot of them are lighter skins, a lighter brown. And if you are darker skin, you are indeed the exception.
I definitely think that the YouTube algorithm is racist. The YouTube algorithm is colorist. The YouTube algorithm is fatphobic. All these social media algorithms are definitely prejudiced against certain types of people, and I will not apologize for saying that. But what I will also say is that a YouTube algorithm is a reflection of everyday people to some degree, because these videos and content is doing well because that's what people click on and want to see. It is true. What I will say is that for me, when I scroll my feed, my subscriptions, I see the people that I want to see, right? I'm seeing Denise Adore, I'm seeing Justice of Alexis, I'm seeing Nappy Fu and Jen Jackson and Latoya Ebony and Bubs B. I'm seeing women with a diverse skin type with a kinkier texture. That is the community I've created through my subscriptions. I think what has changed, at least with my YouTube feed, is that back then, YouTube would only show the lighter skinned, curly haired people. I do like that I've been able to curate my own space where I see the people and see the things that I want to see and the things that I am passionate about. So I do like that even more so than back then. I've been able to create a diverse space within this toxic mess, to be honest.
Another part of the natural hair community that I can't stand is the ageism in the natural hair community. And what ageism is, it's just discrimination on someone based on their age. I follow a lot of women that are at least in their late 30s or early 40s. Ty Crable, Beautiful Soul, Evolution of Beauty, Diva Deb.
All those women that I mentioned don't even post YouTube content. I mean, I can't speak for why they no longer do that. Some people outgrow YouTube, you know. I feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm outgrowing YouTube. I've been on this platform for so long, since I was literally a child, and I'm almost 30. None of those women post anymore, and like I said, I don't know if they've outgrown the platform or if they've just been disheartened by the experience on the platform. But yeah, I think it's definitely hard for women over a certain age on social media, period. As young people embrace social media more, you know, a lot of young people, before people wanted to be teachers and firefighters and singers, now they want to be influencers. So I do think influencers are becoming younger and younger. And as that continues to happen over the next decade, I definitely think we're going to see a lot more ageism, just based on that fact. So that's definitely something to look out for and look at, because even back then, I definitely did see and witness a lot of age discrimination, but I think it's going to get worse. Yeah.
I hate it. I hate that we do it to ourselves. I hate that discrimination within this community. This celebratory, liberating community. It's all BS. It's all BS. I hate it.
It's all BS. It's all BS. I hate it. Ain't nothing changed, bro. Woo!
The natural hair community erases big women.
I don't know what to say, y'all, honestly. I think watching this video is basically like watching a video that was made yesterday. What big women do y'all see with a platform that are celebrated and shared and are in a number of campaigns with larger brands? I will say that somehow I've been able to find success in the natural hair community, ish. But I will not say that it's been easy or fun and that it hasn't been terrible and miserable and awful many a days. Being darker skinned, being plus size, having kinkier hair, not being racially ambiguous, being monoracial, black, you know I'm black when you see me. This environment will break a lot of people. A lot of the issues that people have with me personally, a lot of it is rooted in fat phobia. People hate fat women, people hate thriving women. People hate that I'm sitting here fabulous and beautiful just for the sake of being fabulous and beautiful. People hate that. People want me and other big women to hate ourselves. So I am happy that I'm able to represent for larger women on this platform, but it sucks. that I'm one of few. It does. And not like there's not big women creating content. There's plenty of big women creating content. You won't know they big sometimes because of their own internalized sizism and fat phobia. But the algorithm doesn't always push bigger women out there. And people hate fat people. So there's that.
Screw the tribe. There's no tribe. It's fake. It's an illusion. It's an illusion created through capitalism to get money from all of us. This natural hair community is fake. It's fake.
Oh shoot. I do not. Well, I said the natural hair community is fake. I don't disagree. Wow. Oh, I went off. Like, this is the video you gotta watch to the end. That's why it's important to watch videos to the end, because my God. Wow. I think it's really important that I brought up capitalism, because as I was thinking, as I was showering and doing my skincare routine this morning, I knew I would sit down and watch this video, and I was like, I think that what really like messed up the natural hair community is, well, the natural hair community was always going to be bad because Black people have issues, period. What has brought the toxic mess to the natural hair community has been capitalism. I do think that brands destroy the natural hair community or help to further destroy the natural hair community. Everything that capitalism touches turns to dust. Capitalism turns gold into dust. Who became prominent natural hair creators came out of who was working with the brands. And if these brands are racist and sexist and colorist and fatphobic and all these other things, then that is a reflection on these brands, not on the creators themselves. So a lot of the issues that we see came out of capitalism, came out of consumerism. But I am not innocent. I definitely upholds consumerism. Consumerism is how I make money as a creator. When I convince you to buy shit you probably don't need, when I convince you that a product works well even though it does, but you don't really need it, right? There's only so many shampoos you need, there's only so much conditioner you need. So I am definitely guilty. I'm definitely guilty of pushing consumerism down your throat. I'm definitely guilty of perpetuating capitalism. Everything I do online feeds into capitalism. So I am definitely not innocent. I'm guilty as F, you know? I think any creator with a large enough platform making money for being a creator has to come to terms with it. I think it's easy to be on your pedestal and talk about those people and the others and not talk about yourself, you know? I'm just as guilty of it. And I think when natural hair went mainstream, I think it killed the community. I enjoy natural hair content a lot more when people were just in their dark and dusty bathrooms with no lighting, no mic, their webcam computers, or just a little point and shoot. I think there was more of a community back then, you know? Back in the 2010, 11, 2012 era. But when natural hair went mainstream, I think that helped to destroy the community. Obviously, it's helped me. I built an entire career off of being a natural hair influencer. But as an OG natural and as an OG YouTube watcher, I do see how it helps to kind of destroy the community. Even though there's been some positives, right? Black women becoming entrepreneurs, Black women setting their own schedules, creating their own brands, creating their own opportunities. There have been some cons along the way, right? So we just have to own that and be realistic about that.
I'm happy with myself that I just didn't complain about something, but I put something into the world. You just can't complain about stuff. You gotta put good stuff into the world as well. So yeah.
I think that's true. This video is definitely not me complaining about the natural hair community. It's definitely not me trying to be negative within the natural hair community. It's definitely not a video about me leaving the natural hair community. There's enough of those videos. When I leave, trust me, you're not gonna know. I'm not gonna announce it. I'm gonna just be gone. But that's it, y'all. That is the video. That was a word. All the things I said in that video, I still stand behind because that was my experience at the time. And I don't think much has changed. I don't think we're getting better. Maybe some degree, but I don't know. Y'all will have to let me know. Y'all have to let me know what your experience is, because I don't consume as much social media as I did back then. I was a much younger person. I was on social media, Instagram a lot. I am on social media for work. And I'm definitely not on social media as much. I don't follow as many pages as I once did. I created a different type of experience for myself online. I often just post and go. Because social media can be toxic. It can be traumatic. It can be exhausting, discouraging. It can do a lot of bad for you, but it also can do a lot of good. So do I still hate the natural hair community? Maybe. I don't think I ever really hated it. I think hate is and was a strong word, but it made y'all click. Y'all say y'all don't like clickbait, but y'all still be clicking. I don't think much has changed. And even though I think I tried to do my part, I think social media is a bad place for a lot of people. I do want to leave you with this. Make social media work for you. Find people, engage with, surround yourself with people that look like you, that think like you and don't think like you, that make you feel beautiful, that make you feel beautiful about your body, your hair, your skin, your texture. Follow these people, because these people exist. It is easy to fall into the toxic mess that is social media that will make you feel bad about everything about you. But there are people on here. It doesn't gotta be me. It don't gotta be the next person. There's somebody and a lot of bodies that will make you feel good about yourself. You deserve to feel good about your body, about your hair. You deserve to feel loved, because I love you. And I wish y'all the best on your journey. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Bye, y'all.